So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's made its way to him. Mbomo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's gone for a throw-in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to get it away.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's had a shot! Oh, Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
It's a throw-in. Now the cross. Chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rice gets it away. Soboslai promptly onto that, and that is that. He's picked his way through. Gerrard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Upamecano. Now that's well seen too. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he can thump it away.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And he was quick to react. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so we're off again.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And they've got rid. Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. We've got a throw in. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Throw in. No, it's come to nothing. And it's been hooked away. And they're back on the ball again.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! We've got a goal! And again they hit the front.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's
Well,
match.
hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasting.
He's in! Must be! Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Lionel
So, oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And the through ball. Aguero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's gone loose. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. And he is... And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Chance!
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Now it's Batistuta.
That's good play from him.
And that's a good Messi! Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Akanji has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
Tries a shot! And he can clear it away. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And can he finish it? But he's left disappointed. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Thinks one through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Searching pass he's played there. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai. Aguero. Looking to play him in. And he thumps it clear. Little pass back. Look at the space here. Batistuta! Looking for a runner. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that has not gone well. The pass has gone astray, and that's another good win of the ball. Rui Costa, and it's Messi. And he plays one through. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Gerrard. He can run onto that, and he can thump it away, and smartly reclaimed.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
That is good alertness. And he's got away from it. And Batistuta! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Haaland! And he hits the net. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's it.
They are out. Defeat, and a hard one to take, especially when it comes on a stage such as this. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football, and it's all about...
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Things already rolling.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And he's been shifted off it. And that was very necessary. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. And he's running through. Oh, he's on his own. And this is Aguero. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the deadlock is broken in the final. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ruben Dias makes a move down the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Driven forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Dias. Passing nice and... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs in a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Batistuta. And this is Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aguero. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. Pass somewhat off target. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar in acres of space out wide. So we are halfway through this final. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Well, this team have been ordinary, just not getting anywhere near as much out of the game as their opposition in the way they've set up to play it. So things are going to have to change, Peter, and pretty quickly.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zanetti gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nice looking ball. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution for Inter, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, Romario. Number 22, Neymar.
Rui Costa finds himself offside.
Dennis Bergkamp. Number 18, Dirk Kuyt. Coming on the field.
Baresi.
19,
Inter Milan still this single goal behind.
Robert Lewandowski.
Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aguero, too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi, that's a good foray he's making. Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's in on goal. Rui Costa! Hits wide, but not by very much.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
And this is Batistuta. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's picked his way through. Swings in across. And that has been cleared. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Azar. And they win it back again. Oh, played through for the wide man. Palmer. The final 5 minutes. And here's Batistuta. That ball looks a good one. Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
88 minutes in.
And this is getting better and better.
Batistuta.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Have been indicated.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hoisted in. De Ligt can get it clear. There will be 4 extra minutes. That is good alertness. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performer. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red letter days. Here comes the ultimate white knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he spark a counter here? Kimmich gets across to intercept that. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's following up! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. It's run loose here. Looking for the run.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Yamal's header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. No way through. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. And the pass is intercepted. He's Gerrard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gerrard, looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Madrid still without a single shot on target. Neymar. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal is there and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that. And no, that was never going to make it. Space for him to turn and look. Delivers with a header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ronaldo.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's a sharp little ball here. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. He is through here. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Everyone, please.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 19, Lamine Yamal.
So we're off again.
Number 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's been played through. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And here's Raul. Messi is always looking to break lines. And he can clear it away. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Well,
handcuffed.
that's beautifully weighted. Great ball if he can get there.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide, so no flag. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Number 19.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Number 18.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Raul. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Lionel Messi. Number 23.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Lamine Yamal.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's having a pop! Superb from Szoboszlai! A finish right from the top draw! And what a climax we have here! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's it. They are out. Well, this is the beauty and the cruelty of knockout football. It doesn't matter who you are, unlike the movies, you only live once.
For a world charity.
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he... Tries a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan are already chasing the game. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now the breakaway. That's been cut out, well played. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely weighted ball. Raul plays it. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Milan with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Tries to get it clear. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Akanji does well to get it back. Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard getting this one clear. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Luis Suarez! Nearly, but not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Azar. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. He's had a shot! Off the post. Flings in across. Shot, surely! Once more against the woodwork. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Threads one in. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Akanji gets it clear.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And this is Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 19, Lamine Yamal.
Second period then underway.
Sergio Aguero.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Gerrard. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's found a way past. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Luis Suarez! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, tries to pass it through. It's Aguero! Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so adding. Oh, that's ambitious. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played towards the front line.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Gerrard. There he goes, motoring forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He leaps for it! And again! And he's quick to get rid.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 17, number 22.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Hazard is flagged offside.
Number 8, Kevin De Bruyne.
And here's Suarez. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Driven in. And out it comes again.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 3 minutes
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he cuts out the supply. Plays a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And that's it.
Hello everyone. We would like you to have a look at the screen for details on our good work in the surrounding community.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Decent chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Goal scored for Galatasaray after 7 minutes is number 11.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe.
Lionel Messi.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Lionel
Good running,
Messi.
strong and purposeful. Van Bommel. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Messi. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. He is through. Mbappe! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been cut short. Pressing high and with purpose. That is very well defended. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai gets on, tries one from range! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the shot. And the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Vardiol unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. That has ended up in no man's land. Dinks one through. Well read, nice interception. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And a header! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Galatasaray are... And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's having a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has 2. A case now of complete control. Messi makes a move down the right. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's quick to get rid. And reclaimed it in a truck. Applies the finish! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good move. And he shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah.
And a shot! It's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Vieri's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, what has happened here? Now he's off and running. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes. Nicely aimed pass. Well, there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back. That's a pretty loose pass. Madrid are out. And as is so often the case, their tournament ends not in a bang, but a whimper. A thoroughly disappointing exit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Here, Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what's he done? It's Gerrard! It's in! The first significant strike. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's been hooked away. That's a little off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Baresi. And that's going wide left. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's going across goal. And that is well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. Mendes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So off we go again. Looking for a runner. He won't be happy with that one. It's a throw-in. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. And there's the shot! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And he's running through. Baresi clears without hesitation. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's played it in low. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jordan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
De Bruyne. Neymar wants to run onto this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Erling Haaland.
And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
there's the shot! And a neat finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's being urged to shoot. Mendes is there and he can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rafinha! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deftly away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Looking for the run.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary. Great chance! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good.
And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally...
Oh, he's on his own! And they're quick to get it back. Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now he's running away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
What a start. Free. Saka! Rice. He won't be happy with that one. He's gone for goal. Good try. Very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. This looks promising. He's beaten the last man, and the finish! Goal! Besiktas!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's picked his way through. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has been cut short. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He might be in. Messi! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he's played it back. Tries to play it through. chance! And that's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rijkaard. That is a crunching tackle. And the referee says that is that for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal. Look at the space and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rice is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Upamecano goes sliding in. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Deftly away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a pop! Loose ball now. Oh, he's having a go! And again! Oh, good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is good strength. Yamal's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Rice. That is a great pick out. Oh, superb reflexes. And Messi! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
There will be 3
Not the
minutes
most accurate pass. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi. Yamal. And that is that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think today was all about the result, Peter. You stay in second gear until you really need to step it up. That's the feeling I got here anyway.
and a quick announcement for the benefit. If anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. So things are underway. Now it's Yamal, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Azar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries to pass it through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when they...
Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No way through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's the shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Yamal. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And this is Luis Suarez. Raya clears without hesitation. De Bruyne gets flagged offside. Well, the scoreline is tight, the tie right on a knife edge. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass. Half an hour played now. Messi is the team's great visionary. Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gently done. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, what's he giving here? Madrid really could have done without this. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Now it's Gerrard. He is through here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to turn it right round. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 42 minutes in.
And now he has two. Madrid have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. And that signals the end of the first period. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rice calmly anticipates. Gehi with the clearance. That's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne. That is ended up in no man's land. And back to the keeper. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. And that's been slipped through. Luis Suarez. He's through on goal here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Now that real chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
Yamal! And the ball's come loose here.
Number 9, Dani Olmo.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Now it's Gerrard. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on, and he's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number 21, Lionel Messi.
Delivered with swing. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Knocks it into space. Foot in. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is... It's Luis Suarez! And that's a sharp finish. With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Argentina.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Luis Suarez.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Vinicius Jr.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. That's that, the end. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through
We are
unwaveringly
that
to
our
win.
range of
A
limited
great
editions
performance by
now
any measure.
at the Stadium Megastore.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
We're up and running then. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that...
Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal finding himself in space. And it's Gerrard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to return it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Zanetti has the space to scheme. Upamecano gets it away. And he's in on goal. Azar! Azar! He is just a joy! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. He's going for goal. Now that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not the most accurate pass. Upamecano cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! And that's in. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ronaldo receives it in a good... Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. Parity is restored. They just will not be beaten. Oh, one moment you're in possession. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Well, I think we're getting the final many would have hoped for, Peter, with both teams doing their part to make this a very entertaining watch. I don't see too many unhappy faces about, and I think, you know, we have a lot to expect in this second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half is up and running. So we're all set for a tense second half of this final. Pass is just off target. That is good alertness. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well read, nice interception. Akanji looking to pass their way up the pitch. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Lamine
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, what has happened here? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Number 24.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 11. Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Number 18.
Now it's Hazard. He's through here. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
All hands on deck for this one. He leaps for it. Oh, that could be pivotal. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
And if they do hold on to this now, they deserve it. That's what champions do, no matter...
Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Corner number 2 then. Dani Olmo clears. Gerrard. This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. The final whistle and the end. It was good while it lasted, but it all came crashing down at the last. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation.